Good afternoon, guys. We're at my backyard. We're going to be changing out the faucet in my outdoor kitchen. We had a freeze a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half, and it froze the faucet and needs to be replaced. So here we are. We're gonna get after it. Here's the faucet. It's by the barbecue guys. Got a new one right here. I probably could just change a gasket, and I might still do that, but we'll see. Got a new faucet. Pretty inexpensive. Probably like, I think it was like $69, so not that big of a deal. New hoses. I'm pretty certain this O-ring probably busted on this new one, so if that's the case, I might just change the hose and keep the faucet, because the one that I have currently is a little bit better than the one that I bought. So we'll get after it. We'll get this disconnected and clean this junk out from underneath here, and we'll get going. So underneath the sink, we're just going to have to undo our hot and cold. This is a new, I just built this outdoor kitchen last year, so I was a little disappointed that it froze the first year, but I should have came out here and I turned the water off, but I didn't undo these hoses to drain the water that actually went to the faucet. So it kind of, so it's really my fault. Up here, we gotta disconnect these two Phillips head screws that are tighten it down, and then unscrew it and pull it out. And I'm gonna get on that. So I got the hoses disconnected in the bottom. Probably gonna see if we can see a busted O-ring or gasket. This one doesn't want to come apart very easy. So probably will just go ahead and change it. It'll be an easy job. Probably like 5 minutes, more than likely. Anyone out there have outdoor kitchens? They're nice. I've got a grill, 32-inch grill, built-in grill. It's from Barbecues Galore. It's a turbo. It's nice. It's just, you know, nothing too crazy. I also have a Blackstone, I think this 24-inch griddle. I really like that. I got that for Christmas this year, and my wife got it for me. It's I've never used a griddle before, but I really enjoy it. So hopefully These hoses are long enough. This should be. This is weird. There's nowhere to put a wrench on to get this good and snug. I know you don't want it too tight, but you do want it tight enough to not leak. So, put this together. Oh boy, getting frustrated right out of the gate. There we go. I'm gonna go get some channel locks just so I can snug that up just a bit. So I got the hoses tightened down. Put this nipple in there. Screw that in tight. So now I'll have to crawl back under there and tighten this back up. Lock nut on so we can tighten that. Nice and tight down here underneath the sink. Up there, it's got a couple of screws that'll hold it down. Should have grabbed a screwdriver is what I should have done. don't remember which one's hot. But it really don't matter. Pretty simple job here. It's not real pretty underneath the sink, but I really don't care. It's outside. The actual pipes didn't freeze, it was just the faucet, so that's okay. Shit happens. We're on. We got cold water. We're all good. And hot water. It's all good. We had a real simple job today. Change out this faucet. I love having the faucet outside. It's right next to the Blackstone, which is right next to the built-in grill. So it's great to have it out here. You can obviously clean up your utensils before you take them in the house, wash your hands, which is great when you're doing it. Especially when you got a bunch of kids out in the pool and running around. They don't have to go in, which makes it great. So I just had one of my guys stain the fence like 2 weeks ago, and since then my neighbor here, this house, Gary, we're actually going to be staining his fence tomorrow. That's not something I'm usually doing as far as staining people's fences, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He's a good neighbor, he's a friend of mine, and we'll help him out. Thanks for watching today. Hopefully we learned something, and we'll see you on the next one.